Hi everybody, it's Stacy and welcome to day 9 of my juicing journal. I know this is the second time I've been in my car, so maybe I should change this to Stacy's Car Chronicles, but we'll stick with juicing journal for right now. I'm actually sitting in my work's parking lot and it's such a gorgeous day. Didn't feel like going back in yet, so I thought I'd just take a minute and sit here and do this video quick about day 9. So today I'm in the office. So last night I made a ton of juice for Jamie and I since I knew I wouldn't be home and I wanted to get out of that house as quick as I could this morning. So I made 3 different types of juices. I made a carrot, apple, orange, ginger juice, which is kind of a staple, which is a good, easy one to make. And then I also made one that it had grapes in it and apples, and then straight grape juice is a little strong for me, so I actually threw some celery and cucumbers in there, which diluted it down, and it tastes really good. So had that for breakfast this morning. And then Todd Baker, who's Juicing Mama's husband, has his savory juice, which is like his twist on V8, right? And so I had tried another tomato-based juice a while ago, and my husband and I both did not like it. So I was excited to try Todd's, and we actually really liked it. My husband even said to me, because we've been drinking so much fruit, fruit, even though you have all the vegetables in there, when you add fruit, it still has that fruity taste. So he's like, this tastes like a meal to me. It tastes like dinner. So made a double batch of that last night, and I know there's jalapeno in there, and my best friend doesn't like spice, so she had to tame it down. Now I'm gonna actually double the jalapeno because I like it spicy. So we had that last night, and then I brought that. I'm gonna pop in and have that for lunch while I'm working, and so that's good. But I was just really thinking about how this has just changed so many things about my life. So it's lunchtime, and last night I really just kind of cleaned out the fridge and made as much juice as I could with everything that's there, again, and so what I do love about juicing is I never really feel like I'm wasting anything, because there's so many different combinations of things that you can make, and sometimes you don't even taste the flavor of something in there necessarily, or it's not strong, but you can add it. So I really don't feel like we're wasting anything. Like everything I'm buying, I'm juicing the shit out of it, man, and I'm making juice. So we're juicing. But today but we were running low on almost everything, so I made my husband a short list. So he went to our local grocery store, which is a Hy-Vee chain in the Midwest, because there's just things you can't get at Costco, like kale, and Costco again was out of celery, so I had him get celery and like jalapenos and cilantro and garlic and parsley. So some of those things that we've been experimenting with to give it some good flavor really need to come from your local grocery store, is what I'm finding. But then I went and did my huge Costco haul, so it always feels good. I'm starting to get to that place where I'm looking for 2 things, like, is it organic? Because I really am trying to stick to organic if I can. And then I'm price shopping, like, well, how many pounds of this can I get for the cheapest amount? Because with 2 of us juicing, we go through a lot. We're saving in other ways, obviously, but as my friend said, we're getting our worth out of our Costco membership this year. So that's what I shop for. And then I was thinking, all my shopping habits have been 1000% focused on juicing. So even if you look at my Amazon Prime order history, it's all about juicing. It's, first of all, we'll start with the Breville, and then the bottles, and then caps, so that the sports caps that you can put on mason jars, and bottle brush so I can clean things. And then I realized we don't have enough dish towels, and so ordered more dish towels. And everything you look at my Amazon history is just about juicing. And so then after I got done with Costco, I'm like, well, I'm going to run into Bed Bath & Beyond, because I have this huge jar or box of mason jars that actually were my grandma's, but had been sitting in my garage and I haven't been using them. Someone just pulled up next to me. They probably think I'm a real weirdo. Oh well. I'm sure that's not the only reason. But I've had this box of jars in my garage, and I realized, they're really easy because you can for me, I like to fill up these mason jars or bottles as I'm doing my juice, because then I can really keep track of how much I'm drinking each day too. Gives me a good sense of that, but it's also just that easy grab and go when you need to. So, but I didn't have enough lids. So then I get to Bed Bath & Beyond. Guess how many things in this bag? So I needed a new strainer because I like to strain my fruit, and the one I have is Prep. Then all we do is dishes, and I'm realizing that this would be convenient if I had a drain board right next to the sink for all the bottles and that. Oh wait, then I saw the juicers. So then, you know, and it is so helpful. I mentioned in a previous video to put a liner in where the pulp goes on your juicer, but they have compostable and biodegradable pulp container bags. So I had to get those. And then, yep, that lady just looked at me. She thinks I'm super weird. And then I'm like, well, so I can use all of my grandma's jars, which kind of makes me feel good anyway. I needed some new lids for those, so I got that too. So my goal is I'm spending all my money on juicing right now. All my shopping is focused on juicing, but the goal is, I do have goals, right? So, in addition to this amazing energy I have and how good I'm feeling, I need to lose weight. And my family's going on a spring break in March. So we're taking our senior son and we're going with a couple other families there to celebrate that, his senior trip basically during spring break. But we're going to be in shorts and t-shirts, and I know everything I have right now won't fit me. I mean, if I could squeeze into it, no one should see it. Like, just because you could get it on doesn't mean it fits, kind of thing. So I really, you know, I do have a goal too. Like, I really want to get down and I want to feel comfortable in my clothes. I want to enjoy this last spring break with my son as he's living at home. And I want to take a lot of family pictures, and I don't want to look back at all those pictures and be like, ugh, you looked horrible, or just feel bad. Like, I don't even want to look at them because I know they're going to be bad. And that's a terrible place to be too. So spring break isn't till mid-March, so I've got some time. On the right path. And even though all my money right now is going towards fruits and vegetables, and you know, I love a good gadget anyways, but any little thing that kind of makes my life simpler for that, I'm doing that. With the goal in mind really is obviously health, but also I want to have this weight off of me come spring break so that I can really enjoy that trip and feel good about it, and go climb, you know, Camelback and be in the pool with the kids and not feel self-conscious about it, and just really enjoy my life that way. So that's the end of Car Chronicles of day 9 of my juicing journal. I hope everybody's having a great day, and everybody juice on.